Welcome to Dental Marketing Canada. I'm going to run through our process for creating your online presence. It's pretty much a three-stage process, with the first two stages being one-off things, methods, and then later on the third stage is the ongoing upkeep of your online presence, really designed for beating the competition. How many of these steps you take or how many stages you take really is dependent on you, and we've designed it as such. So not only does it meet your budget, but it also meets your requirements as a dental practice. If you have a lot of patients at the moment and you just want to have an online presence to stay competitive and also to just have a good trickle of new patients coming into your practice, stages 1 and 2 is probably all you need. However, if you're in downtown Toronto and you're looking to get into that after that market of Toronto dentists, you got a lot of competition to go up against, and it's in those situations you probably need the third stage, which is where you really push your website to beat the competition. So we're just going to run through now the three main stages that we do for you and we create for you and offer as part of our service. The foundation layer, this is where it all is based on, and in probably 60 to 70% of occasions, the foundation layer is sufficient to get you onto the internet and get you showing on that first page of Google, that all important first page of Google. So the foundation is a website. Now, if you've read other articles on our website, you'll know that this is your portal, this is your identity online, and we funnel everything through your website. It's designed specifically to convert people into making phone calls or contacting you, and that's all important because you don't have that option when you're dealing with the likes of Google or other directories. The call to action, as we call it, isn't there. The impetus to make that call isn't designed into their websites. So first and foremost is a website. At this part, I'd just like to mention you can go and get your website made by somebody else. However, what they don't offer you is the rest of this tree to really marketing your business. And this is where we're different to your typical website creation agencies. So first and foremost, we create a website. Then we attach that to Google Maps, Google Places. This is the thing you see on Google when you type in Montreal dentists. You'll see on the right hand side a map with all the pins in it showing where the dentists are in Montreal, and you'll also see in the contents of the Google search page listings of dentists in the Montreal area. By tying a great website and the Google Maps listings together, you really become a powerhouse of local marketing. And we highly recommend this for all local businesses. It's not just for dentists. It's an extremely quick and easy way to get your practice ranking in front of people searching in the local community. And that's the foundation, that's the core of any online marketing process. And that's what we set you up at the beginning. Like I said, if you do this in most cases, except for the super competitive ones, you'll be in the top 10 of Google with just those two things alone with the foundation, and you should be getting visitors to your website with just that alone. The third option at this stage that we recommend is a press release. This is an optional bonus that you can add on to the package that we offer to put a press release out. This is a very simple process. All it does is it announces your practice has launched a website, and it's a great time and it's the best time to submit a press release out telling people about your practice. This press release will go out to 1,000+ reporters, blogs, you name it, and it really gets your presence out onto the internet as a doctor's practice. It's a great way of driving quick traffic to your website and really getting your website well established on the internet. Guaranteed the majority of your competition aren't going to use press releases, so it's also a great little supercharge, so to speak, to get your website up there quickly into those Google rankings. So that's the foundation layer. Second tier, I kind of call it the catch up with the competition. Guaranteed you have got sites above you that are ranking for the terms that you want to go after in the search engines. It's going to happen. So you've got to do something to your website to boost it, to charge it, to add something to it, to catch up with those other well-established older websites. Best way to do that is to submit it to key Canadian websites. Now we've been researching, and we've got a good list of websites specifically targeted to Canadians that will supercharge your website and really help you to start to rank higher in the Google engines. It's also got a second effect, which is probably more important, is that it then lists your website and your dental clinic in more places on the internet. So if I was to type in your dentist's name or your dental clinic's name, I'm more likely to find it come up as a search result by using this technique. Likewise, if I go to Yellow Pages Canada and I look for a dentist in a specific area, I know it's listed there. And we don't just do it for Yellow Pages, we make sure you've got full Canadian cover for all the potential sites that Canadian might go to look for a dentist. I like to call this the broad strokes approach. We get you everywhere on the internet. So in this section, we optimize the site for the specific patients that you want to target. So that could be general dentistry. It could be cosmetic dentistry. It could be tooth whitening, for example, where there's lots of searches for people looking for specific tooth whitening options. It could be dental implants, for example. You could be very specialised in what you're looking to target, where people will travel across Canada to come to see you. We can target those as well. It might also be locally, and that's more often the case, where you want to target not only a specific area within Canada, for example, a specific zone in the Toronto suburbs, you might also want to target Toronto as well to draw a larger catchment area of patients to your dental clinic. And that's what the optimization of the site does. We optimize the site to tell the search engines this is where we want to target. Not only that, we go back into the foundation and make sure that's occurring as well. So as far as Google Maps is concerned, we make sure that's covered as well. So that's stage 2. That brings you up. So foundation stage basically puts you on the map, gets you on the internet. Stage 2 is there to really up the ante a bit and get you really competing with the competition. You can do stage 1, and in some cases that will work really well. Stage 2 is really for you guys that really want to drive a lot of new patients to your store. That's really is the one that kind of gets you going. Stage 3, stay on top. Search engine optimization. Now this is both on page and off page. By that we mean we optimize your website further to what we did in the second stage. It also means that we do special techniques used in internet marketing to really drive your website to those top spots. And that's an ongoing process, unfortunately. If you want to be number 1 for Toronto dentists, you're going to have to pay someone to keep you there. It's an ongoing process because guaranteed your competitors are going to be chasing after you. So this is an ongoing process where we observe what your site's doing and we put in the work that's required to keep you up and get you up to the top end of those search engine results. If you want to be number 1 for, say, dental implants in Canada, if you want to be the best site for searches for Toronto dentists, this is the kind of third stage that you need. This is the one that kind of pushes you there. You don't need to continue it month after month after month, potentially. It might be that you do this for 6 months, see what the results come out like, and you could be happy with the results after 6 months, and then you might decide to have a break for 6 months and then do it again for another 6 months later. We can really tailor this around your options and your budget. If it's a super competitive area where we are literally competing against other dental marketing companies to keep you up in those top spots, that competition is going to make it difficult to do it. So that's it. That's the third stage. Now, in most cases, you may not need that third stage, and like I said, in the competitive areas, you will need that third stage. Little add-on there for the third stage as well is a pay-per-click option. You can follow, and if you follow some of our information online, you can pay Google to put an advert on their web search pages showing options of dentists for people searching for specific terms. You can pay for those clicks. We can set you up an option where your ad goes at the top of Google and you pay every time somebody clicks on it, and then is transported to your website. That's a great third option for staying on top, because literally that will go at the very top of the page, potentially above the search engine optimization guys. It also covers a lot more areas, so that's quite a nice optional extra that you can put in there. I like to think the search engine optimization is a cheaper long-term solution. You may want to go for the pay-per-click option. Again, it depends on your situation. So that's it. That's our process. 3 distinct sections or stages to help you create an online marketing plan. We can do any one of the 3. We can do all 3, or we just do one of the 3 stages for you. Not a problem at all. And you don't have to do all 3 immediately. For example, you could do stage 1, wait 2 to 3 months, then do it by quarter, do stage 2 in the second quarter, do stage 3 in the third quarter, ongoing kind of thing. Totally up to you, and we'll pull it through. The only thing I will say at this point is foundation is critical. The longer you wait to set up that foundation, the more difficult it will be to do stage 2 and stage 3, because the guys that are setting up their foundation now are going to get preferential treatment by Google because they'll have older websites. So it's critical that you act now to get your foundation set up. Even if you don't do stage 2 or stage 3, at the very least you need to get stage 1 up and running. It will bring you more patients and it will get you better coverage online. For now, would love to hear from you. Please fill out the form on the right hand side, or give us a call at the number up in the top right corner there, and we'll be in touch and do a free consultation with you to see how we can help your dental clinic.